Welcome back everybody to another video. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Japanese Weiss Schwarz. I'm going to be looking at Marvel and Star Wars, the most recent releases. I'm going to take a quick glance at Love Live 10th Anniversary Premium Booster Box, and I'm going to take a look at the English Hololive Premium Booster Box as well. On the screen you're going to see this post out on Twitter. So anybody that followed me on Twitter saw this. If you wanted this, it is on Amiami right now. Not a lot of people knew what the deal was with Amiami. We didn't see a pre-order for Marvel or Star Wars. My thought was just because it was going to be a popular set, they were going to hold it back. And that they did, because this released on February 17th. As you can see in my post, it was February 16th. It came out for 29.80 yen, and when you think about the exchange rate and the shipping, it was quite a deal. There's a lot of sellers, I wouldn't say a lot, but I did see some sellers trying to sell this product at $45. And that was really, really expensive. So anybody that caught this deal out on Amiami and wanted this stuff, congratulations to you. What I ultimately decided to do was I went and bought Pokemon. Yes, this is not a joke. I went and bought Scarlet and Violet booster boxes. I added to my purchase because I had this sitting in my cart. I had the Marvel, I had the Star Wars premium boosters in my cart. And I thought to myself, do I really want this? In the end, I said no. And the reason why is because I thought about what was inside the set itself. And here it is. It came out on February 17th. Inside of there was 30 special rares. That was your top card. You have 30 Infinity and Force Parallels, and you had 30 normals. Inside of the booster box was 6 packs per display, 2 cards per pack. That was not so fun. And then you had 1 normal plus 1 Infinity or Force or SP. And obviously, more than likely, it's not going to be an SP. It's going to be your Infinity for Marvel, or it's going to be your Force Parallel for Star Wars. Now, make note of the amount of cards. I said 30 in the set, right? Like 30 of each. And then the other side is 2 cards per pack, because that played a giant role in what I'm going to tell you about why I did not buy this set. With Marvel, the interesting part about it is it's all the same freaking card. Even though you could see there's differences in trim with the foil and stamping and text box, it's all the same card. As a collector, me personally, my own views on collecting, I want unique card art. You'll hear me on videos complain about SPs matching like double rare art. Yeah, there's foil, but there's a limit to how much I want to have of the same card. That's why I complain about Licorice Recoil coming out for Rebirth for You, coming out for Build Divide, coming out for Weiss Schwarz. It's all season 1. What do you think you're going to see the majority of the time? You're going to see the same card art. And I have a premium booster box right here that literally has the same card art on every freaking card. And you can see that. The normal off to the right has that text box. It doesn't have any foil. The Infinity Parallel has gold trim, and that text box disappear. On the left side, we see rainbow font, no gold trim, but the gold stamp right there in the middle. And when I sat there and I thought about this, I'm like, do I really want to open a box that has 6 packs and there's 2 cards per pack and all the art is the same? It was something that I didn't want any part of. I just didn't. Even though I liked the card art, you go back to watch my Marvel videos on this, I like the card art. Doesn't mean I want that experience at all. And if you want to go out and watch somebody do it, you go out on YouTube and check it out and imagine yourself opening that. I don't want that. That's not the life I want to live. Star Wars, though, Star Wars was more interesting. The only reason why I didn't end up buying Star Wars is because I'm not a Star Wars fan. Never really watched it, so that would be the whole reasoning there. Normal, as you can see here, Force Parallel, and then we have the SP. This is one version of set of cards where they are all different. That's pretty awesome, right? As a collector, to have all these different cards. If you love Star Wars, congratulations. I think you had the better of the sets because you had all these different arts going on. There was another version where the normal matched the force parallel, which is fine because the big hit is the SP. And you can see that off there. So this is another version. The normal matches, but you know what? The SP is different. It gave you more of a feel of a chase at least. Instead of just being like, well, I got all three of the same card, right? Like if you get a foily version, maybe it doesn't feel so bad that you didn't get the SP. It still feels bad, but you know, not as bad. Now, with Love Live 10th anniversary, the big thing to note here is you can see 60 cards, versions of the cards, at least you could say. 6 cards per display, 3 cards per pack. I don't know what the deal is with the differences in cards outside of the Marvel made sense because maybe there's only 30, so save you on bulk. With this one, this is 3 cards per pack, and you'll see with Hololive it was 4. More than likely, they didn't write their rates on there. I'm going to say there's 2 normals inside of a pack and then 1 school festival parallel or SP. We don't really know this yet. It hasn't come out, and I didn't see details of it on the actual website. Now, with this, it matches the Star Wars way where the normal and the school festival one actually match. Now, I didn't get to see the reveals, haven't all happened, so I can't tell if there's going to be like the Star Wars one where there is a unique art for each of the different rarities. Not sure yet, but at least we know that there's a normal and FP that match. Now you can see on the FP version this time, I don't know why, they made this rainbow instead of gold. So if you think about the Star Wars one, think about the Marvel, the middle one had the gold trim on it. The rainbow one was on the SP. They switched it for some reason. On the SP, which is really neat, you could see a signature, you could see the gold trim. I think I like the gold trim better. Let me know what you think. Do you like the rainbow one being the top card, or do you like the gold trim? I think I like the gold trim better. So Hololive came out on the English side anyways, September 30th, 2022. This set had 53 of each type of card. Now, it had 6 packs per display and 4 cards per pack. So this one's 53, but 4 cards. And if you think about the Love Live I just showed you, you don't have to think, I'll just show you. There's 60 and there's only 3. We have 53 and 4. They're cutting back on the amount of cards, and I don't see where the discount is coming in. I do see on the Weiss Schwarz Japanese website where it's saying it should cost lower, right? They are saying retail wise it should be lower. I don't see these prices being reflected that way. I think people think premium booster box, let me just write down $40 or $45, even though it could possibly just be lower because of the amount of cards in there. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, but it's very confusing. And I just am a person that wants my bulk. If I paid for the bulk, I'm getting it. Don't charge me the same price and give me less cards. I say that on the seller side, not Weiss Schwarz side. I don't think they can control that, but there you go. So, Hololive, 3 normal, 1 HLP or SP is what you're going to do. I did an opening on this. You can see this. I'm not promoting this video. I'm just telling you, if you want to watch a video on this, then check it out. And the reason because you'll get the feeling of what I'm trying to show you in this entire video. So I tried to open these premium booster boxes. I wanted Kiara. I did not get Kiara, but there's a reason why I did not have that feeling that I had to buy the SP from the open market. As you can see here, we have the normal off to the right, the HLP in the middle, and the SP to the left. Are these all the same card art? Yes, when you take a look at Gura, it's the same lady. It's just there's a different background happening on there, which is nice to have. I will say the different background. But what you'll see is the one off to the right, the normal, completely different. The one in the middle, you have this kind of silvery border going around, and the diamond isn't as intricate as what you have on the left side. There's no stamp down there, but you got the gold trim. So if you watch my video, when I open it, this stuff looks really amazing to the point where I didn't have that feeling of wanting to get the SP. It didn't matter to me. I didn't want to spend hundreds of dollars trying to buy an SP on the open market when I got this nice foily flashy card in my hand to begin with. Now if you see the SP in real life, it looks amazing. I will tell you it looks amazing. But when I consider my purchasing power, right, my collecting power, do I want to go out there and spend it when I have the exact same card art? No, for me personally, no. I know other people will be like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy it. But for me, I like to invest. I like making my money go as far as possible to achieve my collecting goals and to achieve my investing goals. That's how I've always done it, and I will stick to that to the bitter end. To the bitter end, the day that I don't have Kiara, and I'm just very sad. But I do have her in HLP form and normal version. One day I will pull her from my boxes. I will get her in that form. I probably won't, but I'll get somebody. I have enough boxes to get a lot of SPs, but will it be Kiara? One day. One day I'll find out. It's not going back to this. Thinking about what I just said about my Hololive opening, thinking about Marvel and why I didn't buy it. Really, I just get I could get the Infinity version of this card and just call it a day. I could get the normal version and be like, you know what, it's okay. There's no foil, but really, I think the buck stops at Infinity Parallel. If I don't get an SP, not the end of the world. Now, when you take a look at Love Live, there is a difference. It makes me want to. If I am a hardcore Love Live fan, and I did not get the SP that I wanted, I can say for sure that that is worth buying. Looking off there to the left, right? It's completely different. She's did up. As some people say, you got a signature on there. You got some gold trim. Definitely different than what I'm seeing here with the school parallel and then also the normal parallel. Okay, now looking at prices, this wasn't about prices. I'm not going to show you, I'm not going to say over there, Forbidden Battle Captain, 49,800 yen. I just said it, but this is not what this is about. What I'm showing you here is the availability. We know for a fact, well, I guess it's speculation, not a fact, because I don't got no numbers, but speculating wise, Marvel definitely sold more than Star Wars. I don't think anybody out there is going to tell me or fight me on that. We know that Star Wars definitely sold less. But look at this. This is Yuyute. The red on the cart button means it's available. Anything in gray means it's sold out. So you can see right there, there is a decent number of them still available. Now, if you go here to Star Wars, look how many are missing. Like all but two are gone. And these screenshots were taken 2 days ago. So if it changed, my bad. But really, you can see what's happening here. There's less Star Wars bought, but at the same time, there is different card art, which makes people want to go and buy it, to complete their set. And that's why I think Marvel struggled in the secondary market versus, I would say, Star Wars. You could sell the cards a lot faster, easier. But I will say, if you compare the two pricing, Star Wars did have the lower value on the SP slot where Marvel was higher. And that makes sense because more people are going to want it. But it's not like there's going to be a crazy amount of demand for it. Now, if you look at the middle rarity, so your Infinity and your Force, take a look at this. There are so many available. A decent number got open. The only one missing, you can see off to the right, would be Star Wars. All the different Marvel ones are stocked up. And I think, quick looking here, that yes, there is a decent amount of them. So to say that the Star Wars one, there was one that actually got bought out, is a pretty amazing thing, don't you think? I think so. Now, final thoughts on the Premium Booster Box. In general, Premium Booster Box is an awesome product. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Outside, you just gotta fix a couple things. And first one is the different card art. Right? I think they're still trying to feel out this since it's a new product line. I would say that they're working on which cards need to show up. I know at Marvel there was quite a constraint there because of the movie art, the actual poster art. So that probably fed into that, where Star Wars you were able to pick more. With Love Live you're able to pick more. With Hololive, that shouldn't have been some sort of an issue. Next one is the rainbow or gold trim. I think they need to finally settle on which one is the top line of the cards so that you can have like some consistency throughout. And the last part is the pricing of the booster boxes and the packs and the amount of cards per pack. I get it with Star Wars and Marvel, there was only 30. When you take a look at Hololive, there's 53. With Love Live, there's 60. But even then, the Hololive being 53 and had 4 cards, with Love Live, there was 60 cards in the rarity, and you're only going to end up with 3 cards per pack. I say again, if people are going to charge me the same price, even though the retail price is lower, if they're going to charge me the same price, then you know what, Bushiroad, hook me up with my bulk. I just want my bulk. I paid for it. Give it to me, because they're not going to give me a discount on the seller side when I have to go purchase this stuff. I really want that. So that is everything. Let me know what your thoughts on the premium booster box are. If you open the Marvel or the Star Wars, let me know what you thought about that whole opening experience being 2 cards. I still don't like that feeling of opening and getting 2 cards. I'm the guy that wants 4 or 5 or 6. Just makes me feel a little better, even though it's bulk. As always, if you need anything from me, here's my email, here's my Twitter, there's my TCG player link, used for giveaways. And with that, I will say, as always, have fun, be happy, don't spend anything outside of your budget. Have a good one.